Yo, yo, yo. How's it going, Ginger? RF Aces? Okay. How's it going, Ayo? Hope you had a good weekend. Can't complain, can't complain. It was, in fact, a good weekend. Um, it's too much to. I'll show y'all pictures of it. We ended up cracking what was left of our black and white. Again, like, I have a Pokédex binder. It's a fucking pain to show on camera, but I do have pictures of the individual pools. So this was for those bro. Those binders are so stacked, bro. Because remember when we first opened packs on stream, we had that white binder that had 2 SIRs on it, right? Vlad, how's it going? Manectric just feels like a reworded belly bolt. Fair enough. Alright, so hold up, so this is what we pulled from on. Okay, let me get rid of the lock. I mean the rotation. We got this from just one binder. So 3 IRs and a full art. Miss Mena pulled all 3 full arts, but that's not here nor there. And then from another bundle, so another 9 packs, because that was just a binder. Then from a binder and the sticker collection or whatever, we pulled. Well, I pulled an IR Axu, and then Miss Mena pulled, when the camera decides to, SIR Kyurem, I think is how it's pronounced. The camera's not doing it justice, but hold on, let me see. This one is, let me do the opposite. Let rotation happen. Let's see if it focuses there. Whatever, y'all get the vibes. Y'all get the vibes. Point is, she was on a heater, bro. Beautiful card. But yeah, if I was able to open more of those binders, bro, I'd buy them without thinking twice. How's it going? Mega Guard EX SIR last night, and apparently a Beckett Black. Wait, okay. You pulled the Mega Guard SIR. Well, that's the one where it has like the all 3 make a picture, right? Oh no, that's a Mega. Never mind. Mega Gardevoir EX SIR. I do not have a mental picture of that one. I think I do, but I got it immediately confused with the Scarlet and Violet one. Beckett Black Label last sold for 10K. So are you grading it? That's the question. It has all the stages in one. Okay. Yeah. No, I was confusing it to the one that has like a story, like a storyline. But that's some Scarlet Violet base. But I know which one you're talking about. It's a little off center. How much is it raw? Granted, I wouldn't personally. I don't sell cards or grade them, but I'm still interested in that type of stuff. Hey yo, how's it going, Sushi? It was crazy. The way they pronounce your name, I did not recognize it when it's told to me. When I was playing against BB, where I was like 180. That's a crazy jump from 180 to a perfect 10 being 10K. Jesus. Granted, if you could tell it's off center, clearly it's like not worth it. But that's a card that if it was close, I would consider it. I would consider it. Granted, I pulled the Seismitoad. I don't know what that's going for. Actually, I could check in price charting, right? Then we were on a heater. We went to Target for like actual groceries and like stuff that we needed to look for. And while that was going on, hold up, is this one? As we were in Target, I actually found packs on the. Yeah, you see the PSA 10 Seismitoad jumps from 150 to almost 900, like 850. But I don't know. I don't grade. Nor do I plan on selling. So, alright, let's put together the Manectric deck. Apparently, it's really good. Yeah, apparently it's good. I'm gonna put it together. I haven't played a single game in the event because I wanted to do it on stream. Because last time I was on stream, there was no tournament, there was no nothing. So I was just like sitting here trying to entertain y'all with anything. Let's see here. What I wasn't sure is if I should play the Ori or the Zero version. I'm going probably Ori. Let me see what Nunu said in chat. I'll catch up with chat now. Manectric Pichu Ori. Yeah. I think that's what won the pocket match, no? Now let's try this out. I've been using Altaria deck, but it's like 50-50. Which Altaria though? Because Altaria nowadays means like anything, right? Can I see the the Belly Bowl Zero Aura deck? It's probably it's gonna be similar to what we're building now, but I don't have it like I don't have an updated version of it, no. Hold up. Y'all popped off. Hold up. Manectric Jolt? No, just standard Manectric. Yeah, we're building it now. Am I great with keeping it for myself? I think it looks beautiful. That's also fair. That's also very fair. The issues, like since I'm doing the Pokemon binder, like the Pokédex binder, the great I wouldn't be able to put great cards in there, you know. How's it going, Kevin? Seabones, yeah, or Pichu's the move. Perfect order, can't hit anything. Okay, that's what I was gonna tell you. You don't like any Zero Aura deck? That's fair. What's good, Umbreon? I've been good. I'll see you in the tournament today. I gotta do the 9-win event and then we'll start your shit. Man, I'm BSing me out to play like trying to play with my Gengar. How's it going, 5-1? I played a good amount of Manectric Ori and it's better than Belly. Yeah. The free retreat and the liberty to jump around and do whatever you want with the board is like unmatched. How's it going, Twice? You sent the one from Pocket Mans? Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm just catching up with chat, y'all. Y'all active today. I use Belly Bowl Magnezone deck, but stage 2 and stage 1 Pokemon in the same deck is heavy. Not necessarily, but it because like Magnezone kind of like searches and charges itself, so you almost like ignore it until it's ready. But you're not wrong at the same time. Okay, so wait, two Pokeballs, 1-1, 2, 1-1. Belly Zone still kind of better than Ori. Maybe in the 1v1, but against the majority of the meta, Manectric has proven to be a little bit better. The versatility goes a long way. I do not have gold generators, nor am I gonna go for them. So, we might not be able to play this deck for too long, you know. I'm just kidding. Come ranked season, you can't see me rocking non-gold cards, bro. What is this? Jokes. So it's not the Jolteon anymore. Let's go with Mad. Although it's technically Kenka's list, but we would have full art Belly Bros, so cute. So using them. Alright, let me see. I love how wild the metagame is now. Yeah, it is. It's all over the place. It definitely makes the GGB interesting. We had no idea, like choosing what 10 decks to bring. We got lucky that our opponent got unlucky, and like we only played half our decks, but the other half was like, I don't know. I guess we'll never know. Although if you one-shot Igly with a basic, if you flip points, yeah. We got Turbo Rod and GGV. Bro, that's... Bro, we did the robbery in ours. Will Mega Gengar ever be played or just low-key ass? Right now it's low-key ass, but it just takes like the right support card. Like for example, when Dialga first came out, it was hyper ass. Arceus came out and the meta was in a position where then Dialga took over. Granted, he was setting up the takeover, but you know what I'm saying. Like there's like one card away from being being playable. That's like with everything. Yo, what's good, Your Highness? We had some bad luck in the back half of our GGB match. Got rocked by Mega Scizor. Yeah, that's the type of thing that I'm glad we were able to avoid. Zard repeat on Sweetbacks, and then this guy's like, he needs Mars plus card. Double patch to win in 13 card. Oh, but that I could have told you that they always have it. Bruh, the amount of ranked games I lose to Charizard always come down to like, oh, they literally need to draw 4 cards off of this. Vera, yeah, we're starting early streams nowadays because... yeah, life. It's the only way I could continue to stream is if I start a little bit earlier, so I could be up a little bit earlier and be more present and stuff. I was like basically dead in the morning, and it was like not working out because at the end of the day I am number 1 a father, number 2 I guess number 1 is a father and a husband, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's like compromising basically. Alright, so this is the build that won the Pocket Mats. I'm no deck building savant here with this list. If you're questioning a decision, I'm not the person to ask right now. I would just want to test out the deck because I personally didn't have good luck with Manectric in the few builds that I tried on release. So I was interested in trying some of these out and like building from there. What's my opinion on Suicune Greninja right now? It looked like a comeback, but I guess only because so many people played sleep decks. Yeah, I guess if the format would have stayed sleep heavy, it would have definitely been a part of the deck because Chingling, right now, Chingling stocks are low. So that's good for any deck with rare candy in it. But Sweetbacks is still good, so that's like, it's definitely more playable than it was like a season ago, but it's still in a weird spot. We need the shiny Electric, let me know. Maybe. And yes, yeah, this one has two Oris. What pack can you pull the Crown Flame Patch? Yeah, any of those 3 could get you the Crown Flame Patch. No, dude. It's not this bullshit again. For those of you that are not on Twitch, my stream is crashing for some reason. We're back though, we're back. Should be back. Apologies again, I don't know. Hopefully it's not all night. The weather in my area has been ass, so that never helps. But we are back, yeah. Hopefully it stays consistent. Okay, not ideally how I would want to be right now, but maybe you don't need the gold ones. Let's get the early energy drinking. Hopefully the stream crashed after Sarah heard my explanation. Oh no, okay, at least you clarified. No, that's all good. Basically I said it's in a better spot right now because there's less shingling in the format. However, sleep isn't taking over as much as it like. Wait, they're playing this one? We could technically, but they already used the rare candy, so the chances that we could just go Manectric next turn is probably high. Let's just do this instead. So yeah, essentially it's in a weird spot right now because the electric is so up, and some of its matchups are still there. But the fact that there's less Chingling makes it playable. It's just still in a weird spot. It's in a better spot than last season. Is essentially what my takeaway was. I guess I'm just low-key unlucky. I'm already 1k pack points, still no crown pulled. Frank, I wish it was unlucky. I had to craft my 1 copy of Flame Patch, and I'm low-key considering Although I'm close, I'm not even close. I'm close to being a max pull away from the second Poncho. I'm considering going back into Mega. Now I'm forgetting all the names. I think it's Mega Rising, whatever that set is with Mega Gyarados and stuff, to get that second patch. But I'm so far from crafting it, and I have no confidence in that I'm gonna pull it. Before I just send out Mega Manectric, what does this thing do? They can't use the gigantic hammer. Also, I see what they're trying to do. This is actually like a terrible spot to be in, right? Because okay, I see the line, and the line's actually to get rid of. We gotta get rid of this guy. I'm not gonna take 140 to the face here, so like getting rid of that is not the answer either, right? Then we sacrifice Ori, swing for 80. Yeah. Exactly. And then if anything, was Sabrina to take down Tigaton. Do you have any guess which decks could stay popular? Very hard to tell. Anything Altaria is always gonna hover. Lightning decks because of Ori are gonna hover as well. Like they're gonna by hover I mean like they're gonna find their place in the meta to some extent. Yo, T-Mac, what's good? They didn't attack. Okay, interesting. Correct. Like interesting play there for sure. How's it going, T-Mac? They could be playing Lily or something like that to stay alive. No Lily. Earthworm. Okay, so Sabrina's not as good. Bro, I hate that flavor of energy drink, but I already bought it. It was BOGO. So I gotta get through it. I gotta get through. Yeah, we could low key, high key. Like he can't attack with the thing next turn. The only issue would be if he finds the Solgaleo, that'd be awkward. But if we just go for 80 right now, I think we're just good, right? Ah, there's no reason to speed it up like that. Let's take it easy. Pero man, how's it going, Fit? ¿Cómo va la cosa? Yeah, bro, a mí me salió Shelly. Yeah, good thing we didn't commit to. Sabrina wouldn't want to know. He doesn't have any other non-EX. No, but to knock out the Earthworm, I would have had to put Manectric in the way, and then it puts me under Cyrus plate. Like they could Cyrus me at any point after that. Pass. Can, like technically, there's a world where we don't actually do this part, but this one, over here. Yeah, to send Tinkaton. See, but then he had the Solgaleo, so I would have gotten like instantly punished. Solgaleo sends itself out. Bops me for 120, then I can't one-shot Solgaleo with anything. I think we're fine. Okay. That's a weird matchup because obviously it's not going against like a real deck. Oh, but what I was gonna tell you, FK, okay, I bought 4 packs of Perfect Order from Target, and although I didn't get anything like crazy out of the 4 packs, 3 of them had EXs in them, so it's like in terms of like seeing shiny cardboard, we did pretty well on that one. Mega Zygarde, Mega Starmie, and Yveltal. Again, nothing crazy because they weren't IRs or higher, but that's my first copy of Zygarde, so that went straight to the binder. The Yveltal's technically an upgrade because I had like a random like rare from insert set here, and the Starmie was also a common that I had from a random set, so they all upgraded / went into the binder. So oof, Bird, how's it going? 8 packs from Target, 2 EXs. Tá fuerte eso. Mega Man's so cool, I'm missing 1 copy to play it. You're talking about Manectric? Is that Mega Man? No shiny Electric. Electric is pissing you off? Bro, I don't even have gold generators. That's why it's like, it's tough. Really even tried, didn't bother trying with the the Sogoleo wasn't going to be enough because Oricorio was just staring it down, you know? Manectric's 2-star looks sick. Yeah, I think I like it more than the rainbow, but it's because I really like Mega Full Arts. How is it that it stays on the screen? I think it has to be on board. But like the whole having the non-EX, I mean the non-Mega version in the background, I don't know. There's just something about it that I'm a fan of. All right, so we could go. Oof. Part of me wanted to Sabrina, but this copycat's gonna be next level right here. Rainbow's always better than shiny than regular full art. I like the rainbows most of the time, but not always. There's certain cards where I prefer the non-rainbow. Yeah, there's people that play Sabrina, so we'll do this. I don't know if they're still playing Sabrina, but they used to, so. The Rainbow Manectric is majestic, immaculate. I think I missed it in a Wonder Pick, so maybe I'm just being salty. Someone trade shiny Electric to mana? Nah, it's okay, it's okay. Let's do it based on. I'm like trading for the stuff, especially when it comes to shinies. I don't have too many things to trade off, if that makes sense. Alright, so they still can't. If they find Boat, it's kind of a tough spot, but if they don't have Boat, they can't attack next turn with Excalibur yet. We do get to evolve Copycat. Alright, Copycat for 4 is gonna be cool too. Rocky helmets. We'll do it for the sake of having less cards in hand for sure. We just gotta hope that they don't find the Boat. Or that helps a lot. Like, if generator hits, then it doesn't even like matter. Okay, never mind. back to it mattering. Back to it mattering. It depends. I like a DD Full Art instead of the rainbow, for example. I really like the rainbow and DD. Funny enough. But it's obviously just everything's just opinion, like not opinion. What's the word? Well, I guess yeah, opinion. Like, okay, cool. All the healing, Jesus Christ. JQ. I only know one JQ in real life. Someone tells me it's not. I don't think it's you, but it could be, but I don't think so. Alright, so that back Excalibur is obviously coming in next turn. I don't think we care. Empty Pokeball. Link with 100 days, bro. Appreciate you. Personal preference there, yeah. It's also subjective. So yeah, I think we're just gonna get our. Because once we get 2 points, this thing swings for 140, right? So we're chilling. Greedy Paws and Airida and Sweetbacks. Yeah, it's a weird time out here. Well, here's where the Rocky Helmet comes in clutch. No, I don't think so. I appreciate it, but not far from it. There's demons in the space that we call like pocket, right? Honestly, we'll probably just put everything down because they will Mars most likely. And anything that punishes for having a bench is non-existent at the moment. The most they could do is like Chain Pow. Like Rare Candy into Back Excalibur, Chain Pow, retreat, and start sniping. But even then, they would need the planes, right? Today's episode of Spoke Too Soon. Surely it's not Rare Candy. Bax is the last 2 cards, right? Ah, they're trolling. They're trolling. Se lo manifestaste casi, pero todavía. Just pulled Shiny Mega Gengar. Still need a second Mega Gengar for a deck. Yeah, Jonathan. The Shiny Mega Gengar looks sick. However, the card is like well balanced in the sense that they gave it a crazy effect, but made it like almost unplayable at the moment. I'm sure. Actually, I'm not sure, but it's possible that in the near future, whether it's the next set or the one after or something like that, they'll release something that makes it go berserk. Irida, not PCL this meta, you are throwing? Yes and no. There's a world where you still play Irida, but you might play the PCL in wherever slot they fit that Ice Pop in. I'd have to see the 20. Yeah, he didn't take into account the boost, or forgot that Planes only buffs his basics. I don't know, something did not add up. It's one of those, do they have the out to Ori decks? Matchups, I mean. Okay, okay. Not the perfect start, but it's a start nonetheless. Honestly, I don't mind the song, but this lady screaming in my ear got me going crazy, bro. I like the song too. Just there's something about it right now that just had me tripping. Swing for 20. y'all can feel free to say something if a song is bothering you or whatever. You can bring it up. Like sometimes I'm too like zoned in where I just miss that. Like I'm not paying attention, you know. But I was there like I'm here like thinking about the game and I'm like, bro, did she ever shut the fuck? She's like, no, I'm just kidding. Not like that either. But it was like a little excessive. This would have gone crazy if we had Manectric. We don't, but I don't know if I want Rocky in the front. I guess not. It makes it where depends on what he swings with, type of thing. Another Rocky. Part of me wanted to like send in. I think it's worth risking it. I think. I'm not running Stadium now. They might have Sabrina, but. Yo, Coyotes was good. Did I get shiny Mew and Mew? I got only the Mew immersive, not the shiny. I know. Why John keeping not double Rocky? We're just testing out the version that won Pocket Meds. So nothing like there's no crazy reason why. It is what it is. Decisions here because clearly. Okay, never mind. No decisions. Just aura. There's certain matchups, especially with Aura Corio, that you want the cape instead of Rocky. Like for example, against Gorgeist, you survive an extra hit with the cape. Against Suicune, they can't. Excalibur specifically, they can't put planes if you have a cape on the Ori, because then the Excalibur doesn't one shot you either. I think it's because of Ori that he's playing that that they went with the one cape instead of double Rocky. Fun fact, he versed you round one of that tourney and beat my so low-key, you should thank me for this tournament win. What's good, Mavericks? That's funny. What were you on? What's good, Coasting? The sleep scan deck's on the rise, so I run double Rocky for the babies. I can see that. But nah, sleep scan's actually not as up if you like so many decks are like pre-sighting basically. Like they're so anti-sleep scam that the math on the sleep scam decks is actually pretty terrible. And by terrible I mean is mid. Like it's not actually bad. It wins like 50% of the time. Because so many decks are like hyper against it, right? You're on Zard? Hey, yo, the allegations though. This game was early meta, I think. Yeah. It's funny we call it early meta, but this has been out for less than a week. But you're not wrong. It was day one meta for sure. I'm coping. And before rank starts and they all come out of the they're from everywhere. The woodworks. Just saying. Oof. Hopefully I spelled it right and not give. Then I didn't give it to just some random. I do think sleep scam will be popular in your rank though. I do agree as well. But so will anti-sleep scam, right? Well, I dead ass. Hold up, let me see if I could. What's going on in my headphones? I ain't got time for all that. Bro, the background was identical, dude. So let me see if I have. Yeah, let's do this. Bro, when I looked at my hands, the reason I almost put Ori instead of the Pichu up is because I thought it was the same card. Are we just like hyper aggressive here? Yeah, we have Sabrina. I think we're definitely super aggressive here. Pero antes de que jugó Erumoy, nothing, no sé cuál es. Yo estaba busy hoy, no pude chequear el live del líder, so no sé qué deck jugó. I think we should end this deck ASAP, take double PCL and they'll be gone eventually. And Dragon Hiking is a cheat too, at least in this format. Bro, for real. Hey yo. Shane Powell Froakie, what the hell happened? Actually, this is kind of a misplay, right? If they pull up with Irida and all that shit. My mentality is if I'm able to get the knockout on Chen Pao, I kill everything that follows it up, right? Granted, I should know that they always have Irida and Pop and all that bullshit. Oh, Misty. Never mind. We're chilling. Oh, actually, I lied. We're not that chilling. What the f? Get the maricone, bro. My bad. Yeah, so it's chopped. Okay. Bro, that Misty was so gross it crashed my Twitch stream, bro. We're back though, we're back. Yeah, Solomon, this was the first, the one that won Pocket Mines. We're back. That Misty ruined everything. Let me submit the deck list, by the way. Wait a minute. Steven, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm playing the Umbreon Tourney. It starts in like 30 minutes or so. Greylux has been killing it this format. He's gotten top 8 in like all the tourneys. With the win his most recent run, Sweetbacks. Akagi knows a lot about Sweetbacks. Loki got baited into playing Charizard in... But other than that... Shoot? Is that you? that screenshot was funny. Nah, it's a throwback. Rob, jewelry duty, got you. This is where Ogerpon EX is better than just a PCL you can use turn 1. Rough. You cleared the new event with Gengar. Felt disrespectful. Do you like this version better than the Manectric one? I do, but not enough to say like one's better than the other. It's just that this was pretty straightforward on what it wants to do, and it's very reactive to what was like the meta, right? Because like since you were like afraid of Charizard and stuff like that, I'm not afraid of Charizard, but like you have to respect that Charizard was the most played, whether you think it's good or not. Having Oricorio is really important, so. That's not Snow playing sleep version with the Gengar that sleeps and hits for 70s. Seems pretty solid for a sleep deck. They PCO'd themselves. Hopefully we wake up this next turn. Although they could. One thing I didn't play around was a second Darkrai. Rest in peace if they do have that. There was no reason not to play around that too. Yeah, that's whatever. We're getting the misplays out now. When the tournament comes up, that's when we'll lock in. Oh, never mind. Me personally would have played it differently, but I guess it's good enough where if they're able to Cyrus, they got the like I see the line, right? I see why they did it, but if we wake up here, now they need Altaria, a basic, and Cyrus to close it out. And we got Cape, that's huge. A little greedy from them, right? I would think. So if people still complain about Ori's ability, I'm gonna scream at you. Now Ori's always been both a problem and a necessity, right? Nunu, I just saw your request, so I just realized it was just now. So I was like, for a second, like if I missed it for a while, my bad. Yeah, the Cyrus was pretty clear that they had it. It's gonna come down to this coin flip whether we win or lose. GG's. Okay, nice format, baby. The no retreat cost on Manectric is so nice. It really is. I could have played it better for sure, but maybe this deck can take an Ogre Pawn. Yeah, essentially it would be like Tool said, we would play it over PCL or something. Like if we were to put Ogre Pawn, granted, it makes our starter matchups kind of like less strong, but yeah. It was Zard, Scissor, Sleepy, Atari, Chimpao, Manectric. Would Elekid make sense in this deck for a Cyrus play later? It would definitely steal a game or two, but I don't know if it's enough to justify it. Aún no lo he probado. No es mi preferido, pero entiendo por qué se usa mejor que Belly Boat. Ooh, guaranteed Ori here. That's beautiful. I forgot we put in this motherfucker. I was like, ooh, guaranteed Ori, we're chilling. We are not chilling. If that hit, we would have been able to go in. I think I'm okay if they knock out the Pichu. I wish I could have caped to protect Pichu here, but... Es para probar y ya no me gustó. I was going to say. Find a friend, bro. The anti-sleep scam, bro. I felt really good about our start too, because I was like, oof. I was like, oh, we're gonna get the Ori next turn. Set up to swing, we're good. These ogre pawn. He's just like you, he knows he's not flipping heads on Steve, so why bother? Golly. Surely Manectric off the top right. And hold. There's no reason not to just go in, right? Ha probado Houndstone, Melovera y Gorguys. Le agregué un comfy para los problemas de estado y anduvo excelente en este evento. Lo probé la temporada pasada, esta temporada aún no, pero el comfy es buena idea. The deck hurt. Oh, it said, I got you. For sure. It not, like, for example, it nullifies the tech choice of having Ogre here. I just think like right now I don't know why it's in the active spot. Like what? Granted, even if it was the same one, we have Ogre to put it down and it would have been fine, but GG's there. Also, Ginger, I don't know if you're still in chat, but were you able to confirm? Actually, I don't know if you were able to. Point is, was it ever confirmed if there was going to be the drop on target today? I don't even know if I'll be awake by then, but supposedly there was going to be a drop, right? I just watched Celebi do 30 and 32 coin flips for an attack. Jesus Christ. It's looking like 50-50. I ain't staying up to 3 AM for a 50-50. Which the 50-50 is whether it drops and then it's like a 0.00000 chance that I hit. Like I'm gonna take my ass to bed, to be honest. Good looks, dude. Appreciate the alright, Ogre Pawn. It's fine. We're good. Oh, they have the perfect combo of 50 already. Technically, we could have gone for... Actually, we could go Sabrina, right? Sabrina seems solid here. If they have Leaf, then so be it, right? If we had Ogre Pawn, then nothing would matter. But... the Butler Relentless on the Pokemon does, especially Walmart. I was actually able to hit with Walmart on perfect order. I guess either the scalpers don't value it or something along those lines. Because I was able to hit an ETB and 2 bundles. And some 3-pack blisters off of the Walmart drop. Granted, when the limit is 5 per person, and I was only able to get 1 ETB, that's kind of crazy. Like like when you think about it, like. And so essentially, their play is most likely Darkrai back into Igglytuff here. Then we're able to if they do that, we're able to Cyrus install a little bit more. So I think I'm gonna commit to that. But yeah, the only issue though is that when people were opening Perfect Order on release, I'm still waiting on my delivery. I don't know. Walmart, it was like, oh, it's like, nice, you got to buy. It'll be there in like a week. I'm like, what? So yeah, I get it by the end of the week. And then since I bought them all in different like lines, like you have to get signed up for every item individually. They're all getting in like scattered. You got yours, just waiting for Easter. But you got yours from Target, right? You got your Perfect Order from. But yeah, it's scattered. So I'm getting some products Saturday. I don't even know which one's which because I was just buying as I was getting like into the line. Like as I was given the option to buy. So I got something's coming. I think it's Saturday. Another one's on Tuesday, and then another one's like Thursday. I don't know. It's brutal. As brutal as not waking up here, but Ogerpon off the top. PCL is just as good. We take that. That's why we play both. Not really, but it is why I play both. They'll probably go for Sleep Scam again with this Swablu. But I'll still hold Cape. No need to show him Cape yet. It's crazy. Target shipped it, so it arrived on release day. Shout out Target. Damn, that is shout out Target for real. Because for example, the song snaps, bro. Telling me, yeah, I'm trying to talk on my own stream, bro. What's it? Nah, next song. What? I'm trying to talk, bro. What do you mean shut the fuck up? YouTube's like, huh? Yeah, I bought the tins from the Charizard Y tins from Target, and they were supposed to arrive on the Friday, I guess the release day, although it's been released before that. It got delayed. I didn't get it till the Monday, and the packs were kind of scuffed. And scuffed, I mean like I didn't get too many hits from those. But that's nor here nor there. Alright, Ogerpon now. Ogerpon. Come on. Realistically, the play is still Cyrus though. Oracle is gonna fall, but that's okay. No need for K because Swallow doesn't do damage, so only hit for 40 news. Yeah. At least they can't scam us here. Manectric is 2 energy, 80 damage, and then for every point that you have, it does extra. It does extra damage. We really need Ogerpon. Nah, we don't really need Ogerpon, but we could really use Ogerpon. And it has free retreat. It's probably the best part of it. Here we just flex the fact that we could put him up. Surely we'll see Ogerpon now, right? Which dead ass, if we do see Ogerpon, I'll probably hold it. So they go for the sleep scam. What have they played already? Nothing. If they Mars me, I'll take the L, bro. I'll take the L. I just want the surprise factor of this Ogre Pawn to give me the dub. What deck am I liking the most currently? Datos, I don't really have an answer to that because until ranked comes up, it's like I start liking whatever works for me in ranked. In this phase, this awkward phase of 2 weeks where I'm just testing out whatever's new. Okay, they didn't go for it anyways. It's hard to like say, right? I really don't know what their game plan is here, huh? We hit for 140, right? How's it going, Flipper? Now we put the Ogre Pawn down, don't worry. Surprise is over. They're gone, they're gone. Oh, I thought they left. Which deck will I be playing in ranked? I don't know, actually. I guess that's what this phase is, trying to figure that out. If they have Sabrina and like Ice Pop or something, then we're cooked. But could be fine. Is that guy new to the game? Why he attacked the Ori? Some people just do it for BMs, you know. I would attack with Manectric last turn to play around 5. It would have subjected us to some troll stuff though. What's the most effective way to farm Shine Dust? Unfortunately, buying opening packs. There's no other actual. Because the way you get Shine Dust outside of like events that give you like 2k here, a k there, is if you get duplicates. So I guess when they make a drop event, you open as many, you play the drop event as much as possible, and you try and if you get lucky, each of the cover promos is like 720 dust. That's one way of farming them, but not very efficient. Like I wouldn't call that farming. That's more like that's a grind right there. Marquez was good. Was good. I only call you Marquez because I don't know how to pronounce the first name, but it's all good. Can I show the deck list? Yeah, this is the. Well, actually, it's not card for card the deck that won the Pocket Max because we did one change, which is put Ogre Pawn, but. Hey, low-key, I could just do that change in tournament, right? Let's do that. Granted, Ogre Pawn loses a lot of value when they could see what you're doing, but... Yeah, there's a tournament that starts in what should be, unless they moved it, less than 10 minutes. Because sometimes they keep pushing the start time, like. But yeah, 10:15 start time. We'll be there. Receive an EX share every day. You have your notes. You can just swap the same card and find a friend to do it with. Yep. Thank you, Choi. It's an easy Cyrus hit for 2, like you said. You gotta be careful with it. No stadium, no. If you're playing the Jolteon version, then you do play stadium. I think people keep playing Ogre Pawn. We won't see Sleep Tech as much. I would hope so. So far, we lost to Sleep Scam, which is why I swapped to Ogre Pawn in the main. But other than that, we've been doing pretty good. Granted, it's hard to gauge how good competition is in these events because you get to play. I don't think there's what's the term? Any elo. You're just going against random people that are queuing up the same time as you. Deluxe pack for Stardust. I hope they release it again. Yeah, that's the only issue, that we don't know when that's back. You end up pulling anything good from Perfect Order? I got Quick Time Booster Box and ETB. I've only opened, well, I opened the 20 packs that I opened on stream with the pre-release. I have not gotten the packs I got. I only found 4 packs at Target. Well, there was more than 4 packs, but that's all I got from Target. 4 packs. I have an ETB on the way, 2 bundles and a couple of blisters that I was able to get from the Walmart drop. However, Walmart decided, like, oh, thanks for buying from us, you'll get it eventually. So I'm still waiting on that shit. This is an awkward spot only because we're guaranteed to lose the something. We have to give up Pichu basically. I got 3 bundles on the way and 3 blisters for Saturday. Yeah, I'm getting I don't know what order they're coming in because I ordered them like staggered, all of them. Some of them are coming Saturday, some of it is coming on Tuesday, or like Tuesday or Wednesday of the following week. Let's see here. Nothing here feels correct, to be honest. I guess charging over Choreo so that the Belly Bolt can't swing us. That's probably the best bet that we have here. Well, obviously Pichu charges both, but actually, yeah, let's do it like this, I think. So we have both Oris ready to swing. Actually, let's do it like this. So if we draw Manectric, we're able to feed the Electric. Some of the ETBs are error boxes. I watched someone open 2 of the same golds in 1 ETB. 2 of the same golds. So by error boxes, you mean like that they got clumped? Like all the pools are in one, like one box got a bunch and then other boxes got nothing? Is that what you mean by? I pray for the day we don't see Sleep Dark. I want my deck up. No, aún. El format pasado, los estadios eran súper importantes. Some of the TVs have an extra pack too. Damn. As long as they don't have a missing pack, right? As long as they don't have a missing pack, I think we're all chilling with the. This Ogre Pond right now feels troll, but it's good. Trust. Just in case they copycat again, I'm pretty sure we have to lower our hand size again. Do like this. Ogre Pond's not gonna see the light of day in this matchup. Haven't seen that one yet, but I agree. We chilling. We said it next week. I'm just hoping we get it, you know. There's only 1 gold in the set. Yeah, but just because. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I read, Flipper, or how I read. What did I miss? I'm an idiot. What I missed is the fact that my guy's 70 HP and not 90 like theirs. I wasn't paying attention. So yeah. Hold on. Let me lock in for a second. I'm playing like ass. Right now we lose every trade here, so yeah, we still do. The way I read it, Flipper, is just that they pulled 2 golds. Not that they pulled 2 different golds. I just assumed their box had 2 golds in it. You know what I'm saying? You said open 2 of the same golds. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm rereading your message and still reads the way I'm thinking. 2 gold Zygars and 1 ETB. Yeah, so okay, so it's not like it can't happen, right? That's an error box? Okay. But like in theory, it's not impossible. Because our ETBs aren't set ratios, right? I guess Pokemon. I don't come from. I guess. I just didn't know ETBs had set ratios, so I thought something like that could just randomly happen. You can email and they'll send you a pack if you end up missing one. Took my friend 5 years to get his. Hey, you know, 5 years from now we set, bro. I thought the US boxes are not seeded. I don't know anything about anything, to be honest. A store by me got a god case of Silver Tempest. There was like a tin that like that had Silver Tempest that guaranteed hits, right? Something like that. I'm good, Godsent. About to start a tournament in like 2 minutes. So after this match, I'm gonna do rip and ships, and I've never seen 2-in-1 ETB unless they changed it. Again, I'd be lying if I told you I knew. What got me back into collecting was Pocket. Alright. I think we still have time to swap, like, get the Ogre Point out the deck. This card is ass, hold up. How much time do I got? Oh, you see, they push back the start time. They always. Thoughts on Dragon Knights? We tried it, or I tried it, I guess, over last stream on Friday. I really like the Dragonair, but it's not enough. Because it's essentially the same thing as the Ivysaur. But, it's the same as Ivysaur, with the issue being that the Ivysaur has 20 more health and could use heavy helmet. So it could survive a little bit more. The Dragonite has 20 less health and has no sustainability. So if they cut the head at if they kill you at the Dragonair, you just never get anything going. It's really tough, honestly. Like, you're better off playing the baby Pokemon, charging up the Dratini, and rare candying into Dragonite. And that's obviously hasn't worked in the past, so if we go against Sleep Scan, bro, we gotta flip heads, alright? That's it. Yeah, that's how they got moved back. $30 a pack and give you back $20 if you open it in front of them and don't hit. A store where we got a god piece, Silver Tempest is a mini set, $30 a pack, and give you back 20 if you open it in front of them. And then what do they count as a hit though, right? Like, the hit is just like it's guaranteed to have a hit though, right? I'm not tripping. And like a hit just being even a hollow, right? Granted, with that mentality, we're all guaranteed hits these days, but I would have preferred Rocky Helmet, but we needed to thin the hand, right? Damn, tough. Do they do online orders or something? W copy if they didn't have already on target chilling in the back, bro. That's tough. That's W. That's W right there. Surely we got hits here, right? Jesus Christ, Electric. I need little nugget to flip for me. Okay, fine. Actually don't know if they're we had Flipper in chat. This is the winner of the Pocket Man's list, yeah. We're testing it out today. Yeah, Banco, I got you. Just saving hands for Tourneys? Yes. You're not wrong, you're not wrong. I should have. Thank you for the rose. Huge draw right there. Maybe play the 30 damage Electric. It does self damage, but 30 damage guaranteed is awesome. I'll look into it. I clearly don't flip enough heads to put my bet on a potential 40. They didn't use their energy. Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah, he's in a tough spot. My rogue deck has been Don Fanny X and the Fanfi has been nuts for that. Bruh. Alright, tournament should start after this game. Well, actually, before the end of the game, I'll see, but. Okay, GG's, I guess. Alright, so tournament is about to start, though. Just in time. Alright, round 1 is up. Sightseer goes crazy when it has 2 Lucario's, 2 Donphans. That's how I felt. I don't know if y'all saw my most recent video. I did how to beat the solo battles with 12 cards from Mega Shine. People forget or exist. I don't think they forget, just I guess low-key they do. Well, they don't respect it enough, right? But I was playing the Magmortar Electivire cards, and Sightseer goes dumb in that deck too. Granted, I don't think the deck's competitive, but for the sake of beating the solo battles, that list cooked, bro. Alright, let's go to the private match. I'll cover this part. Our first matchup is, in fact, against Charizard. And they're not playing they're playing Charmeleon, obviously, but they're not playing an instant out to... They have Charmeleon and Rocky, but they don't have, like, the non-EX Charmeleon. I mean, Charizard. Pokey fan, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna upgrade the screen cover to a rainbow, or maybe to the shiny one, the TCG one. Oops. Oh my bad, I didn't show the list. I'll show you the list after this one. I wish those cards got a 1-star. Which one? Which one? Favorite card in the game is Steelix? Or wait, are you asking me what favorite card is, or are you saying that's your favorite card? Is this best of 3? No, it's best of 1 until Top Cut. Top Cut is best of 3. Oh, Electivire and Magmortar.
They would have like the arts are nice. If the arts that they got for the standard were 1 stars, that would have been amazing. My favorite DBZ character is Vegeta, and it's not even close. Shobi, what's good? What's good? Gohan better. That's a tough that's a tough opinion, brother. That's a hard sell. Pre Buu Saga, I'd give it. Granted, Vegeto's still my favorite, but I could see Gohan stocks were up super high. But Gohan kind of sold. And you're a real one who says Sugi is your favorite IQ character. See, that scene where he gets the block and he just screams, bro. That shit will bring tears to my eyes to this day just thinking about it. Broly. Whis is him. They did not draw their ¿cómo se dice? Their Rocky helmet, so we get to be a little ignorant here. He raps. But the curse is in cursive. No love for the Ghost Tien, bro. My boy in Japan, Luop, that's his favorite character. Damn, he gets to be ignorant too. With no benefits. That far. I'm just fine over you. Are you gonna have a match at WrestleMania, Seth? I can't spoil. The reason I'm doing this is because if we get electric generator, we could swap which Ori's in the front. Always has to hit, but you know, we were saving heads for tournament, surely. I lied. It almost worked. The idea was there. We're still in a good spot, but obviously it would have just been a lot better if we were able to just protect the Oricori on the front. Oh, I see. I'm like, why would they do that? Makes sense. Although we're technically like super fine here because we definitely actually we don't have to do anything as of right now. There's a world where like, oh yeah, we could do Cyrus right now, but I don't think we get anything from doing that. Putting the Charmeleon, okay, generator could make a difference. Okay, this is an angle where Cyrus could have been a little bit better. Wait, my bad. I'm here like playing around cards when I have their deck list. They don't have Did they already copycat? They haven't copycatted, so let's do this actually. You watching over us. How's this deck running? Well, this is round 1, so far it's alright. Noise is loud. I'm seeing more people see this game as a chore, boring. What do you think? I don't blame them, I guess, but if you ever feel like that about a game, there's too much shit to play nowadays to be doing anything that makes you feel that way. That's my opinion. Like, if any of y'all are watching, that's how you feel about the game, like, bro, enjoy. Like, play something you enjoy, brother. We need... Yeah, we need this just for Sabrina reasons. I wish the animation for Dragon Ball Super was better. Dragon Ball Z's animation was spectacular, then we got Super. Bro, especially the beginning of Super. Granted, later on, I don't know how much of Super you've watched. It's not that bad moving forward, but like that beginning where they were just like retelling Beerus for like the 5th time or some shit. That shit was bad, bro. You knew the game started around November, December time. That was honestly the best time to start out. Maybe not really. I guess it would have been better to start during Deluxe. But I don't know, since I started since day 1, it's hard for me to... I don't know what they're expecting. They do have Sabrina. But if they Sabrina, we would just give them Pichu. We wouldn't play into Sabrina Stars. This is just game here. The only other way they have to manipulate the board is Cyrus. I guess technically if they drew Rocky Helmet, it would make it weird for us, but not really because we would just Sabrina Cyrus, but... Because we're only dueling 110, right? So yeah, this swing right here is game. They do have PCL. Have they used it yet? They did use it already. Never mind. They don't have PCO. Yo, Rogue, how's it going? Yeah, he's at some point you either scoop or you hope that your opponent just clicks incorrectly or something. I don't know. They don't. I don't blame him for not giving up, you know. This is the list that won the Pocket Mads. I tried getting creative, and by creative I mean I tried changing one card and it bricked, and I took it away immediately. Or Corio's goated. It is. Unfortunately, but yeah. The deck I've seen the most lately in the event is Shigun's Manectric Jolteon. I hate playing against that deck since my go-to is Hydreigon. Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough matchup. But I don't like that deck. Although it did win us the GGB match. Shout out to Nuggy and Little Nuggy. But I'm not the biggest fan of the list. But I've never been a big fan of Jolteon. Don't tell Fabella. Oh, they don't know Jolteon plays. It's too the high roll, bro, and I don't have it in my bones to play like that. But also, yeah, the deck is running good. It's just round 1 of the tournament, so we'll see how it goes. I guess I could update it now, right? Jolteon's a white guy card. The deck's strong though, for sure. Let's see. I'm aware that y'all can't see nothing. Hold up. I don't know what to do with y'all. I'm gonna hide y'all for now. I just want to look at what the metagame is. Suicune by Excalibur is the most popular deck, followed by Hydreigon, into Manectric Zeraora. So we're actually playing, despite it winning the Pocket Mats, it's the 5th most popular deck. Not by much. It's basically they're all like in the same. We got a little bit of Sleep Scam, and Sleep Scam is getting scammed currently. I got my second Manectric, so I can finally build a deck with him. It's worth playing for sure. It's better. It's in a better position than Bellybolt. Magnezone that's trying to scam the Igglybuffs. Yeah, then this becomes like the amalgamation of random decks.
Your Stoven Sleep Scam is this format's version of the Arianos Whimsicott deck?
Yeah, hopefully, but the potential to be annoying, even if it's
definitely more annoying than the Whimsicott deck.
But I guess there's better counters to it than there was for Whimsicott. Let's go to pairings maybe. See what they're. Do we recognize any players here? We got Vader. Let's go to the pairing side. We got Shigun playing Hydreigon. Okay. Benjamin, I see you. I see you.
Oh, so your name actually is Benjamin.
That's crazy. Pokemonster. Okay, I see you. Rygon, I think this is our opponent for the next GGB match. One of Corndog's teammates. What are they on? Ninja or Koryo? Kangaskhan? Don't mind if I. Ellie over here. ¿A quién reconocemos? Shubi? What is Shubi playing? Electric? Makes sense. But the Zeraora version. Okay, I see you. That was Zeraora 1 Ori. What does this look like? I like only one generator. Mainly because I just messed with it. Instead of Pichu, you have Zera's. Double helmet. Far more aggressive, clearly. Let's see here. Momo. We got Russ. We got Boat. Trying to see how many people are. We got CJ. Norvader, like I mentioned earlier. We got BB playing. Magnezone Manectric. Tommy sounds familiar. Shifu. Easy. We got twice on Baxcalibur. Got sleep scammed. Rest in peace. What's Snail on? Jolteon against Chocolate. Chocolate. What do you play that counts just as so many? When you play so many tech choices, the deck's just like, yeah, he's playing Altaria, bro. Don't worry about it. Limitless is I gave up on trying to name the deck. Lights is on Charizard. Akage has to be Sweetbacks. Yep. Beat the Mirror. One of the goats. There's me. Satoshi. What are they playing? Reality. Sleep Scam. What the? Wait, whoa. I just clicked it. I was like, wait, Trevin and Pichu, what is that? Hold up. Y'all want to see a cook, bro? I don't even know what this Trevenant does. Flip a coin until you get tails. There's a type that's 40 for each heads. That's ignorant, bro. This guy woke up and chose violence, bro. And you already know he was flipping coins going his way because he went against Sleep Scam and did not give a fuck. What the hell? Region is playing Absol Renendo. And we got Umbreon Mist. What did Umbreon sign up with though? Magori.
So, the next round should be starting soon. Got a little vision of what everybody's playing here.
Let's jump back to the regular screen.
Yeah, I'm in this. I'm 1-0 right now. We got lucky. We got Charizard, which is our best matchup, especially if they don't have an out for Ori.
Give me Oricorio? Okay.
Oh, my bad, Rope. Ahora ganar me dijeron Winners POV. Ya veremos. Me dijeron que estabas cocinando en tu stream. Lo que no sé qué deck estabas usando porque estaba busy hoy. Two heads kills that new Darkrai. True, it does. You gotta join one of these eventually. They're free and happen all throughout the week at different times of the day. I joined these because this is when I stream, but you could find them midday. You could find them early in the morning. You could find early in the morning is kind of hard not on weekdays, but. Pero si me dijeron que estaba cocinando, bro. We got round 2s up as well. After work, I took my ass to focus on the Pokemon Go and I ran into a weird looking Zapdos. What was it? Just the Zapdos, like the what is it, Galarian Zapdos or something, like the orange one that looks like the Roadrunner or some shit. Let's hide the. Testing sleep scan variations. El problema con sleep scan es cuánta gente están anti-sleep, bro. Pero igual, creo que el deck está fuerte, so. I am hiding the code. What would be your ideal team for champions, bro? I suck at VGC. I don't have the answer for that. Whatever my boy Siler was good. Whatever Wolfie posts, that's probably good. Granted, by the time you see it from Wolfie, it's probably too late. Manectric went 33 and 15 in Dark League, insane. Yeah, no, the deck is ridiculous. And the fact that you have Oricorio is like a safe switch against certain, like you automatically win some matchups. And then Manectric itself is able to do its thing as well. And I don't know, you've been out of the game too long, shit looked weird. I'll try to pull it up later. I waited. And our opponent is present now, so let's. We're going against Jolteon Manectric now. Turn 1 -50, can't do anything about it. True. No importa cómo lo vea, como it's how it is. We could put this down now. On paper, they probably have the advantage.
if they're able to set up. This hand is fucking garbage. Okay. I guess if we draw like Electric or something. Okay, Electric lead for them is probably our best case scenario. And even then, it's a little weird. Imagine to deck in, we just do this. There's a world where we could, but that's just... If we had drawn any other Pokemon, it would have been better. This did not get any better. They do, and they don't have any copycat or hand disruption, so IQ, we don't even have to put it down. They don't even have Sabrina. We could don't have to show so much information. They already know a lot of our deck by the fact that we share a deck list. Like, they know exactly what I have, so we'll see. There is some lines where we're okay. Like if they just swing for 10, there's an option for us to do this. Like if they swing for 40, I mean, we could do this. Yeah. Low key, we might still do that because we don't want them to just bring out the other Jolteon. But the other Jolteon plus training area is enough to cook us as well, so it's kind of weird, huh? There's a world where we back out into Pichu. We can back out into Pichu as well. Back onto Pichu, but they have double Cyrus. That doesn't really help anything. I'm gonna be aggressive slash dumb and see where it takes me. I guess in this case I could go back and charge so that the hit doesn't go into the Ori. And it's like the same difference. We give away a point, but and we only give away a point if they're aggressive, right? Like if they flip tails again, then it's not giving them a point. If they go into the Eevee, that's also like that's a point I'm okay giving. Ori's fine. Well, fine. Like it's okay. That's not okay. Tails, please. That's okay. What they do, Sightseer? How many did it add? There's like no animation to show me. Did it add 3? Did I see that correctly? Oh yeah, just draw 3 cards off the top. What the fuck, dude? Just a casual +3. By the way, the Electric line for them, the Manectric Electric, is a 1/1 line. What the fuck? I see her for 3, bro. Me mato ahora después. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, it takes all 3. The idea is that they don't see it, all of it, right? So we know the last card in their hand is another evolution. There's a world where we should just swing at this, but actually this is probably the best case for us. It's not perfect, but it's decent. I'll take it any day of the week. That's not what I thought they were gonna do. I was like, if they just send Manectric, they go to 130 HP. The chances I get to 140 is not very likely. However, them doing it this way means doesn't mean anything really, right? They play the same way. Yeah, they charge here. They get to swing for 40 here.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's not the worst. Like getting Jolteon EX out of the game is pretty good. And they have one dead card in hand for sure, minimum. This is a tough spot to be in. Because we just end up losing in the long run of it, no matter how we look at it. We don't win the trades. There's no reason not to attack because everything knocks out that bird anyways. As far as what we do, I don't know. I haven't got that far in my brain. We could technically put energy on Manectric, taking a knockout. He swings for a little bit, not a little too much, right? That Rocky Helmet is just rough, and the fact that we don't have ours. If we had ours, there's like a chance. Same thing with if we had Cape as well. Our Cape would go a long way too. Anything really. At least now we have a huge copycat coming. Does generator help? Never mind. The copycat wasn't as good as I would want it to be. We got 0 tools out of it, so fuck me, I guess. If we take 40, that puts us at 140, which is... They're already swinging for 140. Literally nothing, like... Rocky Helmet's in the deck. Giant Cape in the deck. And they Sightseered for whatever, dude. We'll better luck the next time. Sightseer for 3. What the fuck am I supposed to do? In an 11 card deck. In an 11 card deck. I know they play a shit ton of... They play 5 once. Well, you know what is all... Oh, whatever, dude. I don't give a fuck. More power to them, bro. Sightseer stocks are up now. I'm using LD player, but Mumu and Blue Stacks both work. No problem, no problem. If you're gonna have like, if you want it for like your cousin's account or whatever to make multiple accounts, I would suggest Mumu player. If you just wanted to play like your account on your computer, LD is probably more. I don't know. I prefer it to just play. Darkrai Jigglypuff is annoying. Why put it into the game? I don't know. They want you to use Ogerpon or something. I really don't know. I wouldn't even use the word stable. Everyone's smoother, I guess, for me. But it could be a settings issue. back to dashboard, see where we're at. Still some time before the next round. I could probably try to finish the event real quick, to be honest. Let's get some games in between. Worst case, we just back out. Okay, we got a couple of packs in the next 30 minutes. We could open 2 packs. Yeah, but Mumu player makes the making multiple instances like a breeze. Like it's like a click of a button and you have an extra emulator basically. You're in love with the Mega Scizor Galarian Corsola right now. It's awesome tech for the Charizard counter. That's crazy, Eski. Because you have no way of guaranteeing the coin flip, right? You just keep throwing it at them and hope it works the second time around, like at least a few times, right? Interesting for sure, though. Let's play some Sleep Scam on while we're waiting. Actually, you know what? For the memes, let's try this deck against the real people. Yeah, this is the Electivire Magmortar, or my version of it. But I made it to beat the solo battles. I didn't make it with any intentions of competitive play. We're about to get sleep scammed to the next dimension. Expand Haxor's Igni Darkrai through the event, build him up while you nab a quick kill with sleep. Let's go research. I think I put research. I don't know where it went. All right, the pieces are already coming together. Yo, what's up, Seeking? When does rank start? Rank starts April 13th. Crazy, bro. Crazy work. Ends up being 50-50 into Charizard, which is better than Mega Scizor ever was going. True, true. You are not wrong about that. This is the emblem event. April 11th, according to Pokemon Zone. Okay, then I stand corrected. Why would they evolve? I don't know. It is like a level 22 player, don't get me wrong. Do you know when the next set drops? I heard it was a big one. It is a big set, as in like the amount of cards. Hopefully it's 2 separate, like it's 2 packs, and they don't do the parade bullshit again. I guess for the free retreat is why they evolved. Technically, the Electabuzz knocks out the thing in one shot, but we're gonna be. 20 minions as a card would be terrible in every other card game except Pokemon. Loki, it's still terrible, right? But we're not supposed to, but we play Hiking Trail. The idea is to filter what you're looking for, and at the same time, at the end, just draw up to 3 anyways.
Clearly, we're not doing that. Or we haven't been doing that.
Where can I get Igglybuff? It comes in Secluded Springs. But if you go to trade sites or Discords, whether it's mine or not, you should find somebody that has extras that either trade or shares them. Nothing guaranteed, but that's my... If you just want to open packs and hope to get it, it'll be Secluded. The Suicune package should be it. Double check as always, but... April 13th for ranked is crazy work. Only thing I really do on the app and Dina delays it. Yeah, apparently it's gonna be a little bit late. When the new pack do people know when the next pack is out? Like officially, I think it's I want to say it's April 26th, like at the end of April. It's the exact date. 2 weeks after rank starts, because they're only giving us 2 weeks of rank, right? Alright, so we don't wake up here. Granted, they're delaying the inevitable. I know we're letting them draw as well, but I don't think we care about them drawing, to be honest. The 28th? Okay, so the new set comes out the 28th. That actually makes me think... Well, I don't know. The rank will start when rank starts, right? So rank is more than 2 weeks? Oh, no, wait, no, that's right. Rank ends and then... Actually, no, because they've been doing it where the rank comes out the day right after. So the 13th... I might be right about the 13th, but... PokeHub has it at the 13th, so who knows? I think it's going to be the 13th if the set drops the 28th. Because that's their new schedule. Like, lately what they've been doing is... They give us 2 weeks of ranked. Then the very next day... Like, exactly 14 days, and then the next day they drop the set, you know what I'm saying? That game was good, it was good. For the love of Pocket Jesus, give us fighting support of any kind. Facts. We're still sleeping. We have no out sleep scam, by the way. We should definitely Pokeball first. We don't really care for the draw. Okay, our card went into the ether. Have I completed the new pack? I completed the base. I just realized I hadn't evolved Magmortar. I'm here like casually, like, oh yeah, I got everything I need. I didn't. I don't know what's going on with my internet, but it's tripping. Alright, round 3 is up, but it's a personal thing where I have to win this game. I got 5 minutes to win this game. Shop reset tonight? Maybe not. Because I guess it depends on where you're at, Xavier. Because for me, it's still the 30th, so like it's tonight for me right now. But at the start of the month is when it resets every time. Oh, finally, bro, get me out of here, dude. But then I can without losing. So you saw here first, this Magmortar Electivire beats Altaria. Definitely not Oricoreo's Turbo. Yuki! I saw Zoroark and the little Evo in the code for next bundle. Okay. Big fan of Zoroark. Snow, what's good? What's good? Yeah, I'm gonna give you this. All yours. You may have cooked with a Gengar sleep deck. Maybe, maybe. Eski needs more Zoroark. Eski is a bigger fan than I am of Zoroark, for sure. I guess technically I could have sent out Electivire with no risk of being knocked out, but... I am in Tourney. This is not the deck I'm using in Tourney.
Any more Mega Gengar support without making Hydreigon better? That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough.
Ain't no way this man's gonna make me do this. Do they have another basic? They probably do, right? Shoot the lights out. It's bright out. Oh, just another lonely night. Are you willing to sacrifice me? I'm gonna put them on have another basic. If they have it, then we just keep going in circles, but...
Mega Puppy Bird is small Puppy Bird.
Up with no assist. He on some bogus shit. I ain't got time for this. I want y'all to know that we win these, but I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I do not care enough. Yeah, but I'm in the middle of a tournament, so I kind of gotta go to do that.
What the fuck does this guy say? Don't worry, I'll remember to change the card, the deck.
I've joined my fan club for 200 days. Almost a year is crazy. Yeah, almost a year is crazy, bro. Especially like on the Twitch side of things, it tells you like how the streak, like how many streams in a row they've hit. And there's some real OGs through. And we're going for okay. I didn't mention because I was we were going against Belly Bolts, Zera, Ori, and they're going first, which kind of sucks, but no Sabrina, no Cyrus, just straight up double training area, double cord, double Pokeball, double generator. Point is, we're gonna drop our whole hand because their best option. Okay, we lucked out sort of. Zero Aura would have been horrendous. Their best play is to copycat, so they have no red card, no Mars. So as long as we dump our hand, we should be fine.
My bad, let me. Prime Kanye is like Shakespeare nowadays.
AFK, yeah, I was playing the I was about to say the side event. Okay, I know I'd said that we'd counter copycat, but I do not want to commit the cape just yet. Although it most likely goes on Oricorio. Actually, it has to go on. Actually, they're not playing Rocky Helmet or nothing. So maybe not Oricorio. We'll see. I'm okay with giving them an extra card and giving me more time to figure out what I'm doing. Cross the line. Let God decide. Lastly shows that
Finally, after 2 months, the tournament site went live.
Oh, I missed that message. I'm hyped for that information for sure. Hold on. We definitely Pokeball. We don't care what it gets us. Although, I guess another Oricorio would be nice. Also, I realized they didn't put any energy on this Oricorio. What the f... In what world would you just not do that? Am I tripping? Like what? Doesn't really matter, but we'll take it. I generally don't know why they played it the way they did. I think Cave goes on Ori. Yeah. I agree, honest. I just didn't want to commit it, like give them more information than I had to, slash if I drew Rocky, it's also interesting. Especially when they're playing double cord. I don't understand why they wouldn't just charge Oricorio, get a swing in while they could. I'm so confused. There's no other way of saying it, bro. This doesn't even make sense right now. I'll just go here. Reason I didn't copycat here is because this is what all we need right now is that PCO. Like the outcome of this play, like of their play, would have been exactly the same, except they would have energy that would have gone to the bench right now. We're even on the generators, right? Granted, this generator helps them a lot more than the one I did.
Perhaps. You hate coin flip stuff.
Genuine question: does an electrical cord work similar to generator? Yes and no. Cord is reactive. Generator is proactive. Like they need to knock you out for generator to be the same. Cord to be the same. Generator lets you like go from not having a play to randomly now your bench is able to like come in and swing. Obviously the coin flip is what, like if it didn't have a coin flip, the generator is better every single time. Also, cord takes away spots from, like, you can't Rocky Helmet or Cape because it has cord on it. If they Guzma, you lose. It's worse than the coin flip a generator.
You could post. You
good, Yuki. Now, like what I cannot promise is that the automated, like the auto mod, the AI mod is okay with it. Clearly, they are okay with it, as you can see it right there. Also, by the way, this is open deck list, so there's a reason why I'm playing the way I'm playing. They're not playing Cyrus, so I'm able to back out without an issue. They're not playing Guzma, so I could, like, I'm not afraid of like them getting a double kill. Like, if you feel like, oh, you're like ignoring the possibility of this, or they could have this, there's no Sabrina, like, we're fine. We're fine. They're playing like turbo energy stuff, double training area. Can't explain it. Double electrical cord, double generator, double Pokeball, double copycat, double research. 2 of each Pokemon that you see right there. Going to a tourney without Cyrus, Mars, and Sabrina is insane. Well, they gotta win, so. Very aggressive for sure. Okay, let's go back to the dashboard. Zora correlating. Sabrina Cyrus is usually mandatory for all my decks. Mars, yeah, Mars depends, but it's not the worst. But like having none of the above is definitely crazy. If you, I think you don't have enough time for this torture. Yeah, I didn't. I played TCG where Zoroark EX was everywhere. His ability to discard 1 card, draw 2 was insane. You could play 4 of it. Yeah, I don't. The current one is similar, if I'm not mistaken. Hold up. Granted, I don't know if you're still in chat, but I definitely reacted, saw that message late, but so no, these are the ones that we went against, but and Zoroark has a draw effect. I just don't remember exactly how it works. It's not as good as that one, because that one was generic and you would play it. Can I just have like the regular one so I could actually read it? Okay. You must discard a card from your hand in order to use this ability. Oh no, so it's like same thing. And it's generic. Its attack is not generic, but the ability is. But it's not. People don't use it as much as they used to back then. But I know the format you're talking about, but there was a regional in Orlando next weekend. Actually, not next weekend. This weekend. What day is it? It's Monday. Yeah. So this weekend is coming up. There's a regional in Orlando, and I was considering going, but anybody that had an inkling of going with me canceled or just couldn't make it. So I'm not gonna sit here and try to learn this format for one weekend in a week, you know. Also, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, TCG Live. I went to practice in TCG Live because I was like, oh, if I go out, I want to know what I'm doing. They already implemented rotation. That might not mean anything to any of y'all, but also I hope I was showing the right thing on stream, right? Okay, yeah, y'all were seeing the Zoroark stuff. Okay. They implemented rotation already, so I couldn't even test the proper format, and I was like, I'm okay. I'm good. and then the last person, the last domino fell, aka Varun, told me they're not coming to Orlando, and I was like, I'm staying home. Y'all almost had the collab of the century. No, I'm just kidding. Not the collab of the century, but it would have been a fun time. Y'all were about to have a IRL stream, not stream. Actually, who knows? IRL content from me and Varun, but another day, another day. Peep Discord. Let me check it. Hold on. There's a lot of lists in this, bro. I gotta catch up. About ripping rescue scarf for either a cape to help survive turn 1 Entei or a training area for Altaria Scyther. U-turn puts Altaria in range with the stadium. My issue is that cursorless curse, bro. If I had to, but let's see here. Lyra's just a secondary, just in case you don't set up Rev Room. So your question is like whether to keep Scarf or not? Is that what you're? Can I show the table again? Which? Oh, you mean like the matchups? This one? What would I change it for? Okay. Let me check. Let me look at it. Hold up. Let's refresh because this is out. Let's refresh here. You're looking for who? Control F. Wait, I just lost the message. IMG. I don't know if the person you are looking for is there. Unless it's not a person. Cape over the scarf. Let me see. Let me see what. Because surviving Entei is very important for sure. It was. Oh, the guy running Trevenant. Okay. Did he just dip after round 1 then? Hold on. Let's check him out over here in round 2. Oops, that's not. Hold up. I know how to look for him. Round 1, he was against Reality. So no, J-Hove was the guy. They just lost to. They were 2-0, but they lost to Zero Manectric. Because the tab is just the image generator or whatever. It's just like part of the hyperlink that sends me to the deck list. The player is J-Hove. Currently all my cards get KO'd by turn 1 Entei, so maybe starting planes, but that's the same thing essentially. Yeah, starting planes makes it harder for you to knock them out as well, right? Technically. I'm not sure on should start soon. Rooting for the underdog, yeah. Yeah, he lost to this, however. Let's see what we got. Who's doing really well. We got 3-0 Scizor Rev Room. Granted, if you dodge Charizard, Scizor is a decent deck. I guess we could look at the list regardless. 1 Earthworm, double Room. Also, for those of y'all wondering, this list does what is called perform better than the Skarmory list so far in tournaments. The 1 red, because obviously Scizor plus red knocks out Altaria. Well, I say obviously as like that's what I would assume is the reason they're playing this. This is our exact list from GGB. Yeah, it's pretty. I would need a second gold before I try it. We do have enough gold to max open, but I'm debating what to go for. It was a cook from one of your teammates. That's something that we got to get better at, my team in general. Just like, if we have cooks, like, presenting them with time. They got... Hold up, Akage messaged me. Let me check what that's about.
Like the red tech helped us. Greek was good. Happy Monday to you too. Geo also rips Altaria with Stadium and helps into Ori if you don't find the Stadium. True. True. The only thing is that it's a actually yeah no it's hard to counter that. Yeah, Geo plus Stadium is the same thing. Although you obviously need 2 cards, but then it gives you it depends like what you respect more, right? Whether you're scared more of Ori or the Altaria. If we go standings, do we see the 3-0s already? No, not yet. So much lightning, bro. A good amount of back caliber as well. Let's see what this list looks like. Hiking Trail, the 1/1 Rev, playing Poncho, Steel, and Double Rocky. And they're playing the Geo. Funny enough, they're playing Geo, but they're not playing the Stadium. Dartina 3-0. Hold up. They let. I'll check it out after this round. We gotta go to round 3's up. Round 4 is up. I don't know if you made use of the free retreat yet, but it's very handy versus Ninetales. Well, Ninetales hasn't come up, but yeah, the free retreat is really good. We're going against another Charizard. Once again, no inherent out to Oricorio. They do have Rocky Helmet and Charmeleons, but it's the 40 swing Charmeleon, so as long as we don't draw as long as we draw decent, we should be fine. Let's hide the code real quick before I put it in. Pause. Actually, there's nothing pause about putting it in, but you know what I'm saying. Not what I meant. Resume. I found the band I asked you about, Maneskin. Maneskin? Yeah. That's the. If you hear Italian music on my. I should check in. If you hear Italian music on my stream, it's usually Maneskin. If not always Maneskin. Anyone have an extra Mega Gengar they could share? I'll check after this game, no. I should have one. Because I have the shiny, so. So if I have more than one of the EX, I'll send it your way. Lots of the games I played, Training Stadium for Scizor hurts into Charizard. You almost would rather not drop it. True, because the Charmeleon swings for an extra 10. Sega Genesis. There they are. I'm like, where'd they go? I would have to test to give you a real answer, but I think Cape over Scarf makes sense. I don't know if it's the answer that you need or looking for, but it's not a bad one. Tough. Unless I would actually hope they open Entei real tough. So we could get Electric the hell out of there without risking that, without taking damage. 3 cards away from finishing the set. Oof. You got an hour and a half before the reset to see if you get a 24-hour pick, but you know, they let Charmander. Intentionally let Charmander. Okay, I can see that because of actually I don't really see that. That's interesting to say the least. To say the very least is interesting. Although I guess no, I see it. You swing for 30 on the Ori, and then go Charmeleon with 40. I see the vision. It's not necessarily. I recant the doubts. Fuck. They do play copycat, so I guess there's no reason to hold all these cards in hand. Kind of want this for Ori now that we think about it, huh?
I would always start and say this guy's doing big brain plays. Or he's one of y'all. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, but it makes sense, I guess. Also, I didn't notice that they were playing the 1-1 split of Charmanders. Actually, they're not playing the 1-1 split of Charmanders. Hold up. I'm not gonna call him out on it, but I'll let him know. Actually, it matters too, because the Pichu would survive in most cases. Just pulled that one Rainbow Rare Mega Slowbro and 2-star. All EX4 diamonds have come from share trade. It says with stingiest, but god damn. Do you have your share? What's the one card you're missing? Into patch as well. Why not? Yeah. Ideally, I would have retreated into Pichu and stuff, but I'm not gonna pretend like. Ah, you chilling, alright. River Room 3 diamond, Mega Gengar 4 diamond, Mega Manectric. Happy with some of those, not all of them. Okay, this is good for the Sabrina play. Okay. Interesting choice there. The only Rocky helmet they play is that one on the Charizard.
No target for this. I didn't even know this guy existed. I didn't know this guy came shiny. I am slacking, bro. Could have played this differently now I think about it. Yeah, I fucked up. I could have been fine, but I played it wrong. I could get lucky. There's one way we're fine, right? Not there's one way where we're cooked. But I don't say it too loud, just in case their play is like unless their play is guided by what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you how it doesn't. I'll clarify in a bit. We're fine. If they hold up. I'll let them pass turn. Essentially, if they PCL'd, we were cooked. Whether they PCL Charmeleon or Entei, like if I went for the Charmeleon, knocked out Charmeleon, and they PCL to 120, I had no way of closing out the game. I guess here I'm also kind of cooked, but in a less of a. At least the Charmeleon loss is out the way. We just got poke, and then eventually knock this out. Not immediately though, because we're only swinging for 110. 1-3. Is it? Have you kept facing mirror matches or? Akagi's been killing it, to be honest. So, you know when they start comparing you to Shigun or thinking you're Shigun, you're cooking, bro. Although I want it to be known that me, Shigun, Akagi, we're all human. We're not any better than anybody, but clearly the name precedes itself, right? You start sharing Pal too much, yeah, that could be a problem. We should be able to open some packs, I think, right now. Yeah, we got 2 packs to open. Okay, so this is the. Should I leave it? Should I make it a poll? Nah, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. You think I played 2? Are you playing boat still? I'm assuming that Lex still plays boat, right? Um. While that goes, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Word my chocolate lemon. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take this. Dale, no, take it easy. I'm back. Of course, it's 50-50. We'll see what got voted on. I got the YouTube vote going as well. But first, let me check where we are in the counter. The next round is up. So it's 50-50, but on the YouTube side of things, it's on Meowth. Yeah, so Poncho Meowth is what we'll keep going for, the Poncho and the Meowth. We are going against Hydreigon. YouTube for the win. Did I get a crown for this set? Yeah, I got the Iron Core. But I wouldn't mind getting another one. There's a few Scizor lists that play both, but we'll open the packs in a little bit. We got round 5 up right now, right? I think it's round 5. Yeah, we're 3-1. We're going into round 5. Let me cover the screen for a second. DJ here. Check out Everybody Wants to Party. Check it. One second. What? And they're playing the Hiking Trail 1 research. I hate this list, bro. No matter how much Hiking Trail could draw you, I do not see a world where you, like, oh yeah, I'm okay with just 1 research. Like, I'd rather be wrong than. Everybody Wants to Party. Okay. Wrong intro. It did get very popular though. Evade, I got you the list now. Bazooka. We're cooked, bro. Against Hydreigon leading Oricorio. Zarming detected. I'm aware that it's disgusting because it's Hydreigon. Like, it still works regardless. But if you add a second research, it doesn't, like, it gets like, whatever. I don't care. I don't care enough to care, if that makes sense. They're about to get a crazy copycat because we can't draw like Pokemon. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this lead? They're not playing Baby Absol, so this Pichu is not inherently a problem. Typical Absol lead. Surely we'll find. Okay, so they have all basics in hand. Oh, they have all basics on the board. We're gonna lose our Cyrus Sabrina, part of that, or Barb in the back is interesting. Only chance we have for them not to just randomly swing is probably this. Okay, so they have the Hydreigon, I guess. Nice. How long is this thing? Oh, it's almost done. It's a vibe. There's like no reason to keep playing, right? It's my deck just now got hit by the bazooka. I've never actually heard the song, by the way. It got requested, so if throughout the course of the game you draw more than 2 cards from it, you get the value. Professor allows you to draw and start your turn. Is the difference? The difference is that you still get to draw, like, throughout the game. The trail's still gonna draw you cards, right? I don't know. I'm not gonna. It's literally like I'm so adamant about the double professor that I don't want to hear no reasoning. Oh, broke with the heat. He'll be after this. Rose said, "Let's get back on track for real." It was doing pretty decent, and then we ran into Hydreigon, and I felt like I've never played Pocket before. It felt like we were playing 2 different games. I do think it's confirmed meta because it's a more versatile belly bolt, realistically. Come for a second crown flame patch instead, patch over Poncho. I left it to a vote. The people have spoken. Also, I'm closer to being able to craft this poncho. Granted, I'm aware the poncho is probably not gonna see. Actually, it's gonna change from time to time, right? Do I think it fares well against Dragonites? I think anything does. Which Dragonite, I guess, is what I have to ask. Like, are you playing GA? Or are you playing the EX? Or the... Because we have Ori, so right, we get to chill behind an Ori on the EX. And then if we go second, so like you're Dratini, you put Dratini pass, I go Electric, put Energy pass, you evolve into Dratini, you're dead. You lost already. Like I'm Manectric swing, the Dragonite, the Dratini's cooked. That's my issue with Dragonite. But that's just because Dragonair left me like, but we got all the fucking. I forgot this was a thing. Which one did you suggest? Uzi word what? Oxide. I was in a conundrum yesterday. I could have chosen between 1 crown Arboliva, 1 crown Metal Core, or 2 crown Metal Cores. I chose 2 Metal Cores because I haven't seen anyone playing Arboliva to this date. You made the right choice 100%. You could play double core in like any metal deck and it'll be okay. Arboliva, like I believe it's a bad card in your collection. Benito le decían Tito, mayor de 6 trabajando de chamaquito. El padre y el abuelo. Que fuese ingeniero. Hacer una mudanza. Te bueno peso pago cansa. Los chiquitos. I had 2 more packs of this. Lo hicieron el nene. En Bayamón por primero les vieron. Porque en verdad rompieron. I try to follow his intro, but I can barely do it. Now the only sad part about learning the intro is that I know his family story more than I know mine. Mami, papi, vive aquí. Ay, el mayor de la roja porque me crié en la vieja. Gracias a mami, papi, puedo hablarlo en la oreja. Ay, mi poca dando queja. El sol cae y luna. All I understand is that his parents snapped when they made him. Yeah, I'm still in the tournament, 3-2 though. We just got clapped by Hydreigon, bro. Hydreigon's playing like modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And we're playing fucking GOAT format. That's what that felt like. Like we tried to set Spy and Pass and they went full combo. You love GOAT format? GOAT format's great. But you wouldn't play a Go format deck against some like a current day deck. That's what that Hydreigon uses the new stadium is pretty good still. Yeah. No, it's super good because there's no. It's like where the Chinglings? Nowhere. Hell no. Yo cuando como barrio, yo sin dejar de ser del barrio para que sepa. We still got some time. Let's jump back into the event. See if we get those 9 wins. De aquí nadie me saca. De aquí yo no me muevo. Dice que en mi casa, donde nació mi abuelo. De aquí nadie me saca. De aquí yo no me muevo. The new Charmeleon is really good. Been handy being only 2 energy now. Yeah, for sure. Flush, that card is bonkers. Are there any new decks that clear Hydreigon? Of the new, there's no, but old decks that do are still viable. Hold on, let me go through the line before I say clearly no. What are we going against? Psychic. Yo soy de P fucking R. Was not expecting Sweet Relay. We're good. Yeah, I don't know if any of the new decks do well. Rogue the GOAT. Sleep if they can't flip heads once they evolve. True. What happened to the Dark Ride deck? Wow. Jesus, that was horrendous. I guess it was a little greedy. I could have maintenance first, but... Full value, baby. We can't all get through stage 2 at once, for real. Oh wait, another thing I wanted to ask. Because apparently, does anybody know if tomorrow Sam's Club has drops again? Because when they first announced that they were going to have the online drop, they were going to have a in-person drop the following 2 weeks. That's like what got initially reported. I don't know what the actual information is though. You haven't heard of any drop for tomorrow? I guess it's not a thing. What I did hear is that it should get Ascended Heroes like at some point, right? Obviously not like, oh yeah, confirm tomorrow, whatever the fuck. But I heard that like in the back end or something like that. Dude, they got Rocky Helmet for days, bro. What is this? But no, the Dark Red deck, I'm just trying new stuff. There's a lot of decks that are trying to counter it, so like it's not as viable as you would like it to be, but it's not bad. How much is this hitting for already? For 80. I could have played this differently. Probably 2 months for it. Something. Dark Red still OP. Only thing dodging it for the most part is Metal Apron. I surely will draw the guy we need, right? Come on. That's not it. That's not the guy actually. This is cooked. We needed it there to just one shot. Then we survive and we're able to one shot again. But now they one shot us twice. Actually, how much is this swinging for? 90. Right? Because they swung just. Why is it only saying 30 when it knows it's gonna be 6? It's gonna be 90, right? In hindsight, I would have put. Yeah, this is cooked. This is cooked. We needed it right there and we fine. But nah, Rogue. Also, Magnezone decks are just playing one Ogre Pawn to fuck with the deck too. And the next round should be up soon enough. There's a 5-0 Dartina deck. Oh, I was gonna check on it. Hold up. Hopefully I didn't do it again where I'm too late to look at it. There's a Gengar Mimikyu deck as well. Hold up. We're gonna check that as well. I'm actually more interested in this deck, to be honest. A Poncho, Plaza, Indeedee, Mimikyu. I see the vision here. And playing this Ghastly lets you retrieve with Peculiar. Take a screenshot of this evade. You could try it out later on stream.
What have their matchups been though?
Oh, they lost against. They beat Hydreigon twice, which makes sense. Mimikyu does shit on Hydreigon most of the time. They beat Sleep Scam and they beat Baxcalibur. Lost to Bellybolt. And now look into this afterwards. Although it seems pretty standard. This is like what they were playing last season. I wonder what these matchups have been. Lightning, backs, Sleep Scam, Lightning. Now we're going against Boat. That is on Darkrai. Okay, Sleep Scam. Sleep Scam. What the fuck am I looking at? Hold up. Sleep Scam Rampardos. Choose one of your bench Pokemon. Use its attack. If this Pokemon doesn't have the necessary energy, use. It's Ditto, Igglybuff, Darkrai, Rampardos. That's our next opponent. Let's jump back to this screen. No. What is the VIP doing rewards? It's literally just the little emblem that says VIP. The Frank Ocean song got me floating right now. I feel that. If y'all have suggestions on what you want the what other streamers do with the VIP tag, I'm all ears. Honestly, I'm I'm pretty bad when it comes to that stuff. These Oricorials don't do jack except for lower the hand size. Nice. Hopefully they don't have the second Darkrai. At least we don't have to worry about Rampardos, huh? I'm in danger. Although we could get lucky here, right? But if we miss, we get cooked. Cause if we flip heads, they just bring in Igglybuff and we die. But it sounded cool. Here's where it hurts that generator missed. You imagine bringing in and getting the knockout there? That'd be huge.
Yeah, PCL does not help in this situation.
Maybe later though. I didn't choose. To be honest, I didn't choose. I mean, not to be honest. In my defense, I guess I didn't choose the amount of points required for the badge. They were like, "Bro, I already have this amount. Might as well put this or what." I was like, "Okay, fine." Not waking up there is tough. Is it tough actually? I don't think it matters. Actually, no. They would just bring up Darkrai and go for the kill, right? Hold up. I think our best option is probably just letting this Oricorio go. Actually, the Oricorio is gonna die too early. So I guess I kind of wanted. Fuck. Yeah, we gotta do this. We gotta do this. Into this. Edgar, the new meta is Manectric and a lot of old meta stuff. It still hasn't found its footing, to be honest. Like one day Sleep Scam won, then people adapted, and Manectric won. Sweetbacks is still doing well. It's all over the place. It's kind of tough to say like, oh, this one deck is doing good, or this one deck does this, or one that does that. Surely you'll wake up, Ori, right? This Oracle doesn't want to live. I don't care. If you want to live, it is what it is. If I do this, they'll just send in this. It's obviously a losing position, but surely we'll eventually wake up on one of these shits, right? We've hit tails on everything. Our generator failed. Our wake-ups have not hit. We have not woken up once. All we need to do is just wake up this one time, I'm pretty sure. Realistically, there's also a play where they just like back out into... We gotta wake up twice. Actually, it might not matter. No, it does not matter. We lose anyways. Yep. We lose anyways because this guy would be walking and hit us for 40. This was fucking gross. Also, Eski, what you didn't see is that they're playing a 2-2 line of Fossil Rampardos. Sacrifice Ori. I could have done that, I guess. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, they also have Rampardos chilling in the back. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm out, but apparently there's 8 rounds. So I guess we'll stick around. Just for the sake of playing. How do we do against Bald? I didn't see the results. 3-2.
It came down to the last match to determine the winner. It was hype.
I did. I played against BB.
How's J-Hope doing? I'll check right now. I wasn't streaming though, so there's no VOD from my end. And I think I don't know if they have VODs. Ariano, thank you for the follow. Let me check on J-Hope before I continue doing this.
I think they dropped.
Yeah, there were 2-3 last round and they dropped. Rest in peace to Trevin and Stocks. Ooh, Chalk or Oh Chalk.
Thank you for the follow.
Feel free to correct how to say it. I got the best of 3, but it came down to the last game. Make sure we use the right ditto.
I updated some alerts for my stream. I'm pretty proud. Okay, I look forward to seeing those. How's it going, Chalk? Yo, there's a Mega Gengar deck at 4-2. Yeah, I saw it. I'm gonna try it out after this one though. I just found out Sky Strikers is meta in Yu-Gi-Oh again. Bro, they never die. Whether they're a main deck or an engine, Sky Strikers is always there to some extent. Now my man going to the dark side.
This deck seems troll as hell, so I gotta try it. Obviously, I don't open as well as our voided. Hopefully, we draw Igly here. Kai IGO, I guess. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Granted, I would have needed an energy to copy Igglybuff regardless. I'm doing good, Kai. I'm doing good. Well, in tournament, I'm doing ass. But in general, I'm alright. Let's put down... Do we want to put it down Iggly? We could just go for Rampardos and win here, right? I guess if we don't see Rampardos, we gotta try to cheese. So let's lower the hand size, or a second chance at Rampardos. Let's go Iggly. Let's go Iggly. Trust. One time for the one time. Let's go. Come on, come on. Oh. Where'd you go, dog? Where you going? Ditto. Your sacrifice is not in vain. Rest in peace, Ditto. You did your best. the dog doing? Shout out to Boat, bro. He thought he was Ditto. I was Ditto. I transformed it to his deck, bro. We're gonna need that deck expeditiously. That's what I said. Shit, when I saw that, when I saw how it played, granted, we got cheesed at every corner. At every turn we were getting cheesed, but he pulled an invade. I said switch, bro. I went Captain Ginyu in this bitch. I was like, oh, here's my list. Here's our list. They don't Niggly buff is disgusting. With the Rampardos just chilling in the back line, like, yeah, we could swing for 130 out of nowhere. Trying to still go whose body is crazy word, bro. How about Vegeta killing him 2 seconds and like pulls up in super and Vegeta's like, nah, I'm not having this. Again, I could take no credit except, I guess, for being the messenger. This just beat us in tournament. Do you like to give you more of the frog TV? Bro, poor whatever the guy he switched with the second time around, the guy who's stuck as a frog now, poor that guy. Yeah, you take a glance at GoPro these are Rolls Royce. I going second, which means we could Iggly buff with the Ditto in the front. I don't want to get hit with nothing troll. Nah. People aren't that scared of sleep, of anti-sleep, that they don't play it at all, surely. This is not a thing. Well, clearly it's a thing. It's not the first person we see with this shit, but it might be the same guy at this point. Bro, it's friendly. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it. Oof, perfect. I was like, if we don't see Iggly buff, this could be awkward. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Glad you like my cringe. Wait, are you Boat? Because your name in chat is Chalk. I would have never guessed it's Boat. GG's, broski. You beat my ass so bad that I had to use transform myself. I had to copy my own friend. We just beat a Charizard deck that's bricked on the lead Charmander. And we had Rampardos turn 2. Nah, yeah, we got cooked. I got cooked. Like everything that could go wrong did. I didn't win a single flip from the generator, the electric generators to whatever you want, like literally name it, and I just didn't hit. Oof. Whoa. Oh, that's right. He's finding a friend. I'm like, oh damn, we gotta wake up now. We don't. What we do need is a rare candy. Alright, we're definitely gonna cheese one of these Indeedies, bro. I'm not dealing with Swagger right now. Obviously, they out heal us. That's not our goal right here. Actually, not the Tenny don't out heal us now. Sleep stall, yeah. And the second we see Rampardos, it'll take the knockout. Okay, like I talk it. Walk it, like I talk it. Walk it, like I talk it. Walk it, like I talk it. Okay, like I talk it. Walk it, like I talk it. Walk it, like I talk it. Now we see rare candy. Fuck. Shigun mentioned? Who mentioned Shigun? Alright, we live another day. The song? Missed that shit. Walk it like a top. Like I talk. Walk it like I talk. Walk it like I talk. Golly, bro. No copycats, no nothing, man. No research. So our deck is double research, double copycat, double candy. That's 6 of the 9 cards in the deck. Igglybuff is from Secluded Springs. Well, we don't attack here. There's a world where we could back up to Igglybuff just in case they wake up, the Ditto survives. But that also doesn't seem correct. Oh, it's not the worst idea either. I'm down to take their Cyrus. Oh shit. Ditto. Chill. It's actually, if they don't Cyrus, this is beautiful. Granted, we do still need to find rare candy, but if we find rare candy in this situation, it's beautiful. Baby. And all that. Dude, you show your decks on your TikTok vids. I want to see the deck with Ditto in it later. I could show you right after this game, but I don't have videos. I don't have like TikTok, like actual. I just stream, right? I don't have like actual, which is a wrong thing. Like I should probably post TikToks, but I don't. What in the fuck did I just see, bro? Just when I thought I had the best cook, they hit me with this shit. What the fuck? Alright, just give me the rare candy, please. Okay, we can hold. There it is, baby. Let's go. The most they could heal up to is one. Realistically, probably another 130 if they're playing PCL. If they're playing what's this fucking called? Ice Pop, it could get awkward. But if they're not playing Ice Pop or they didn't see it, there's no fucking way, dude. There's literally no fucking way. What the flying fuck? Alright, we'll sleep scam then. Alright, stay sleeping, stay sleeping. There's literally no justice. There's no justice. What the flying fuck did I just go against, bro? Fucking lucky mittens double potion, bro. I need ranked, bro. I can't be playing against this bullshit. Grab the bat now. Bro, this bat is non-existent. Round 7 is up, though. Game said, motion lucky minute yellow. We're going against another Hydreigon, so. We're gonna go right back to. to the event real quick. Let's hide the code real quick. Almost queued up with the wrong deck. Hold up. Just put 3-4 before I start. That say less. Same list. One research trail. We need them to break. Yes. I need them to break because they only played one research. Jesus Christ. At least we're going second. That's the bright side of this bullshit. Granted, if they start Dino. Hold. So you're saying there's a chance. Bro, double potion, bro. Double potion and Atari. Lo he visto todo. Jesus Christ, man. Have I hit a head like in the past? I don't know how many games. Insert blank amount of games here. I guess to keep their copycat low, put a card down. And realistically, we don't need to swing here because if we draw the Manectric, we just knock them out, right? Yeah, I don't think I have either, to be honest. Right, Pokeball guarantees Dino for them. They're not playing Baby Absol or nothing. Okay, so they're not doing anything crazy here. Pokeball. So that Ogre Pond tech that we thought about but we didn't do would have actually been pretty clutch for more than one match. We had the sleep stuff with the Ditto. You would have to have drawn it and it comes when you needed you bottom the Ogre Pawn. Well, granted, in this case, it was like a high chance that we saw it, right? This is an example. But it's not guaranteed, you're right. There's a world where instead of like cutting the converter thing, a generator, we could have cut the Pichu for the Ogre Pawn. To like maximize finding it. Also, there's fucking Hydreigon, Jesus Christ. Alright. What the fuck am I supposed to do with any of this shit, bro?
Like no hope, bro. Anything that we could have done like early Manectric or something to like outpace them, irrelevant, bro. No research. They drew everything. No research. I got copycat and I researched. Y pa' qué? Por gusto. I bet without research they're about a lucky ice pop too. Fuck this game, bro. This game's so ass. I can't wait for rank to be back just for me to hate my life. This game is dog shit. So the person that asked me that that it feels like a chore, bro, it doesn't feel like a chore. It feels like I'm like if this existed back then, they'd be torturing people. Like this would be a torture method, bro. This motherfucker has not activated a damn draw card. They played Trail. I told you they weren't gonna draw research. Not that it fucking mattered that they didn't, but surely they don't have the second ice pop, right? Surely they don't have the other dice pop. Sucks that we're gonna lose our PCL, but it's fine because we get to keep Cyrus in the deck somewhere. This game is so dog shit, bro. It is hyper ass. There's just... You couldn't make this shit up, bro. He has not activated a fucking draw card, bro. Holy shit, bro. The one research, bro. The one research. Just got knocked out by turn 1 Hydra. Sounds good, bro. Keyboard run. They got nowhere to go, Esky. The keyboard got nowhere to go. Actually, I prefer this shit. What the fuck?
There's this thing called they just draw Dino and we die. But yeah, there's a situation where we're fine. I don't want a copycat because it makes their copycat better. Plus we have like the issue is that they get rid of the Cyrus, right? Like if they draw Dino now, we're cooked. Anything else, there's kind of a chance. You're not wrong, you're not wrong. But it does give them access to the last 2 cards we have access to, no? This barb also fucks us, right? Yeah, the bar matters. Yeah, we lose. They don't even have... They could just turn it off up here, bro, and they're still fine. Nothing against this guy. It's just frustrating that... It's fine. And we Sabrina like mad early. Like if we still had Sabrina, there's like a random win condition, but obviously it's not there no more. And that's guaranteed, because the other option, yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright, because we hit for 140. If we had, you imagine the stadium? Now we're cooked. Because they just go into Hydreigon. We might get rid of Copycat. Even if he did get rid of Copycat, we were good. We used the PCL early. Thoughts on the deck I'm trying out? It's very, I think, matchup dependent. We're starting GC in a while. There's, I can't even pretend like it's not. It's pretty bad. I will drop from this shit. Let's get the last 2 wins of the event and we'll call it a stream. Nah, no, so take it easy. You were in a pocket match when you started the match? Nah, you're good, you're good. Let's keep trying that Ditto stuff. Is Belly Bolt not the strongest deck still? I feel people stop playing completely this expansion. Yeah, the issues with Belly Bolt, first of all, it was never the strongest. It was among the best decks. Like, it was definitely a viable deck. Not the strongest. But not only that, Manectric does like most of what Belly Bolt does. With more versatility. They both have like their pros and cons. Obviously, Belly Bolt is still good. I can hit for 140 without having to get knockouts. Like I can immediately start hitting for 140 if you have the right setup. But hold up. I'm a Pokeball first because I don't really care about Igly. I want to find Rampardos real fast. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, Belly Bolt sort of became like a liability in decks. Like I finished last season playing Mag Ori with no Belly Bolt at all. Not saying that's the correct way to play it, but that's how I felt more comfortable. Like every time I played Belly Bolt, I was getting sniped, or I would open the bulb not doing anything. Yeah, they got a shiny Scyther too, bro. I'm slacking. Maybe I should buy it. Maybe I should open more of the new set. I completed the set and started pulling for other sets, but maybe I'm sleeping on this stuff. I like the shinies were actually new cards. Yeah, this definitely felt like a shiny Revelry like 2.0, right? The one time you're gonna get shiny, right? I usually get an insane amount of shinies, especially the 1-star ones. They said I pulled one, and it was the Fortress after like infinite packs, bro. I opened so many packs. Varun lead, what the? You only pulled the new Rapidash? For a second I was like, there's a new Rapidash? But there definitely is a new Rapidash. Damn, if they would have hit me for 10, they had a better chance. I copied the guy's deck as soon as I lost, and he's been doing really well. I lost my win into top cut of Pokemons to that Belly Bowl deck that had Hiking Trail. I didn't see, I gotta check on that one. I'm in limit testing Mega Scyther, not sure how I feel about it. I think it's lackluster. Oh, give me Igly so I can get the free retreat. Yes, go. This deck, it's been fine. Like the one game we lost is because an Altaria player decided to play in double Indeedee, double potion. What was the other fucking thing that they pulled out of their ass? I already forgot what the other shit was. It was some bullshit left in like all over. Lucky Mittens, yeah. Fucking Lucky Mittens, bro. I'm thinking here. Am I just cooked? We just lose, right? Actually, no, because they can't double Rever Room here unless they find the second Rever Room. Like they could use the ability, but they can't retreat into anything. Oh, we could just do this. But we were still fine to begin with. Because we only take 50 damage. For those of y'all that don't remember Rampardos, it's been a while. You only take 50 when he gets a knockout. I guess they could have gone for the tie or something. Yeah, well, it was Lucky Mittens. This Manectric deck OP. How's it going, MTG? Yeah, I'm gonna complete this event and I'm gonna show the deck. Yeah. Shout out to Chalk in chat, Boat on Limitless. I'm not even gonna pretend like I could even could never like anything you could see me about Rampardos in my existence is talking shit about Rampardos, and not because it's a bad card, just because I don't like it. it has evolved since then, right? Because now it's Hydreigon. Feel free to screenshot that. That's it. That cooks, bro. Alright, so hopefully this is the last game of stream. Actually, not hopefully, but
This should be the last.
if the deck wins, we'll call it a night.
How annoying is Rank gonna be? More than ever, probably. The
the more they bring out, honestly, the game itself has some interesting decks, but people keep on going to like the same. Like they go back to the same well, bro. I don't blame them either, right? We could definitely do this to play around Sabrina, copycats, etc. Okay, this is not ideal. If they go Jolteon immediately. Actually, if they go Jolteon immediately, we could sleep skim. If they don't, all we gotta do is find another Darkrai, right? Sightseer, bro. If they Sightseer for 3 again, I'm gonna have a stroke. Okay, Sightseer for 1. I'll take Sightseer for 1. You lose. Well, you lose 1 point. You don't lose the game per se. At least that's the way I look at it. Come on, second Darkrai. I was about to put Igglybuffs to draw more cards, but that would be super counterproductive. Second Darkrai. Come on, 4 cards, and there's double Pokeball in the deck. Let's go, baby. A mimir sin sueño, baby. Also, we keep opening the Ditto, the promo Ditto. But yeah, for the most part, Necro, it is a rough time if you start with the Darkrai. Can I trade anyone my Mega Scissor for a Mega Gengar? Slim Sam is the best game. Opening Ching with no bench, just pack it up for real. Just you lost 1 poker, just 1 point, but game was almost lost. Why not Ditto and not just the Jiggly? Cause think of Ditto as a Igglybuff with more HP. And if you're talking about the actual, do I play TCG as well? I know about it. I'm aware of the TCG, but I only stream Pocket. I almost went to, not to dox my exact location, but there is a regional this upcoming weekend in Orlando, so I am in Florida. And I was considering going, even if to not play TCG, or if I completely got cooked in the TCG, I would do the Pocket side events. But nobody tagged along, so I'm not gonna go by myself as a. But yeah, but I'm aware that Jiggly has an evolution. But Ditto could also copy Rampardos for game. Like Rampardos in a lightning heavy meta. Not to mention, you go Ditto into Rampardos. It's crazy. We just did that a game ago. The deck struggles with Darkrai lead, but I think of it as a 2/6 chance of leading Darkrai. I can't be that unlucky, which I always am. Ditto's mainly for copying Rampardos. Yeah, being able to do both is the Memories. I wish I had you added, but I feel I've been trying to collect some cards, but it's so hard to get in my area of Cali. Bro, in my area, it's hard as hell too. I've been getting lucky with online drops, mainly because my chat has put me on, like, has made me aware of certain, like, I got lucky with the Sam's drops. I got lucky with the Walmart drop for Perfect Order, because nobody gives a fuck apparently about Perfect Order. For the first time since I started collecting, I found packs in holes in the deck. The deck's not supposed to be like the #1 deck in the format. Same way, no Jigglypuff shit is gonna be the best deck in the format. It's just a fun deck that does what it has to do. Clearly, if you just want to play the best deck, you just go Altaria, you just go Suicune Excalibur, some form of like Oricorio with either Manectric, Belly Bolt, Magnezone. Like, this is clearly just a fun deck that has like the upside of like cooking the certain decks in the format. I forgot the fuck I was saying. Oh yeah, that I found cards at Target for the first time since I started collecting again. There was like maybe 15 packs of Perfect Order, maybe a little bit more. I only got 4.
But yes, it's for the first time since I started collecting, I looked at a Target shelf and saw this. I was like, wow. I got one of each art and called it a day. And by the time I was leaving, they picked up everything else. In terms of missions, how many games do I still have to play? If there wasn't a photo, you wouldn't believe it. Yeah, but I took a photo. I took a photo. Also, those Sam's bundles were heat only because I pulled heat from them. Otherwise, I would have probably been mad. Granted, my wife pulled a lot better than I did, but all cards go to go to me, so it's all chilling. 15 versus wins. How much is it? Up to 25, right? I'll do that over time. I'm not doing that right now. All right, let's check. Checking the Wonder Pick now is also pointless. This is just the lingering stuff. All right. I think I'm gonna call it there. Just short of the 4-hour mark, but I do work in the morning. And I tried. The tournament did not work out for me. We'll see if on Wednesday there's a tournament. If not, we'll see what we do. Maybe I'll open packs or something to make up for the time. Dale, William. Thank you for tuning in. Also, yeah, I don't know. I need the ranked season to be back. I don't got much to say besides that, bro. It's so annoying. Actually, you know what? What I'm gonna do now? Granted, I'm okay. Unrelated to Pokemon. I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna see who's streaming, but I'm gonna watch some Invincible before I knock out. I gotta catch up with the season. Let's see. Same category. Dale 5-1. Damn, I'm surprised when Evade's not streaming yet, but I forget that I'm streaming earlier these days. I'll send y'all to Rosie. Paying it forward. Have a great night, y'all. See y'all Wednesday. Hasta miércoles, jefe.